Fox, New York City teachers and school staffers have a deadline of tomorrow afternoon to get vaccinated against the coronavirus. Earlier this week, a federal appeals panel decided in favor of the city over objections of some teachers. Another high-profile mandate this week from United Airlines, causing about 600 workers to be let go. But the airline said by the time its deadline came and went, about 97% of employees had gotten at least one dose of the vaccine. Joining us right now to talk about this and the U.S. booster shot campaign is Dr. Lloyd Minor. He is the dean of Stanford University's School of Medicine. Good morning to you, Lloyd. We're coming on to this moment now where folks that had a mandate are having to figure out ways to actually enforce it. It's one thing to say you're doing it. It's another thing to actually enforce it. And I think it's going to get a little bit more complicated in the next coming days and weeks, no?
Yes, good morning, Andrew. I do think it's going to be complicated, but I think it's important. These are among the safest and most effective vaccines ever developed. We have more data on these vaccines for COVID-19 than on any other vaccine, and consistently the data has shown that they're safe and effective. So many organizations, our own healthcare delivery system, consistent with guidelines from the California Department of Public Health, is requiring vaccination or a medical or religious exemption. And we are putting in place measures, again, consistent with requirements from the state, to implement those requirements and to place those who have not complied on leave without pay.
Why do you think companies have not moved to using economics as a tool in this? One of the things that's been fascinating is watching what Delta did, which is effectively they said, if you get sick, it costs us money. So if you're not vaccinated, we're going to start charging you in advance, like a health insurance company does. Do you think that we're going to get to a point this fall where companies, in the same way that you check off a box saying you're not a smoker, so you get a lower rate, you're going to check off a box to say you're vaccinated or not, and there's going to be a different rate for you?
I think that is a route that many companies, many organizations may very well follow, either through increasing insurance premiums or other incentives for vaccinations or disincentives or passing along costs for those that are not vaccinated. But I do think an economic approach along with various mandates and requirements is a way to pursue going forward.